What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Batman Arkham Knight. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and beat the living piss out of some bad guys. That seems to be the business the Batman is in, and business is a-boomin'. I don't know what I should be doing right now, so maybe I'm going to crack open. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up our map. So we did a couple of things. We looked at a dead body in the previous episode. It had a wedding ring shoved up its ass, which was all kinds of crazy mode style. We've got the Riddler's last note. Maybe we should let's go deal with the Riddler real fast. It's always nice to get the Riddler out of the way because then it'll populate the entire map with all of his random little challenges and whatnot so that we can get ourselves some freebie XP. And I love XP that I don't have to work for. Oh no, don't fall, Batman. I was just looking at the map for a second. He's like, nope, can't glide and look at the bat map at the same time. But I'd be like, why? Why can't you look at the bat map while bat gliding at the same time? You'd be like, do you understand the coordination that this takes, noble viewer slash player slash gamer? And I'd be like, no, I don't. I'm not physically proficient at all. That's why I'm playing a video game of you being physically proficient. Up we go. Woohoo! I love that little leapfrog motion right there. It makes me happy. So I can't assume... Oh, we were only like 250 meters away. Psh, we got this. We got this by the ass. Let's just drift this thing on in. Oh, we could dive. Let's see if there's any bad guys down here. We landed perfectly... You guys are terrible criminals. One thing I know is that if I'm in a car and I'm a criminal and I see Batman, I'm not going to stop the car just to go fight with him. Because Batman probably whooped my ass up. Oh, and there's the beatdown. You tried to get back up, but I got to put you down. Tried to get up, but put down. I think we had to go over here or something like that. And it appears as though our objective might be underneath the overpass. So I'm going to go check that first. But if I'm wrong, it won't be that big of a deal. When it comes to the local surveillance, it seems to run like all the time around the clock, and so I don't think I'm actually going to edit that in as like conversations for the playthrough. I may listen to them every now and again, but oh, there's a bunch of... Wow, that's a lot of thugs just hanging out under a bridge, you know, doing high school stuff. I used to hang out under bridges in high school. Ooh, I almost got that one. Almost got took out. That didn't... Oh, I still can't... break out. There we go. Why did you just jump into the Batmobile and cancel my... Yeah, you were on the fence about the whole thing and I had to shoot you off. Sorry, pal. Well, that sounds kind of filthy. I was here and then Batman shot me off and I'm like, whoa, this took a turn. This was supposed to be a PG series. What is this rated? ESRB what? I don't know where I'm going right now. Batman directionally is not really so cogent at the moment. Maybe I go, it looks like it's inside this building right here. Do I go through these pipes on the ground? No, we don't go through these pipes on the ground. Well, then do I go up, up, and away, or is that more Superman's thing? Up, up, and away! Oh, my God. Smash my face in? That seems a little bit violent. I was just walking down the street. I'm having a stroll through town, and you guys are acting all crazy. Rolling up in El Camino's trying to act hard. Calm down, thugs. Calm down. It's got to be one of these buildings over here. I bet I go through maybe this. It is kind of greenish. That's usually a pretty good indicator. Maybe I have to shoot open the door. Oh, it opens for the car. Okay, well, who would have thought? I guess we'll pull straight on in then.
Why, hello there, detective. Yes, it's me, your most feared nemesis, the Riddler. Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for this, the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being, but I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store.
Are all of them alliterative from here on out, too? Because if they are, I commend you, sir. I commend you at making your conundrums alliterative.
Well then, detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will... What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Well done.
I don't recall solving anything, but it appears to have worked out.
Detective, you must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test.
I want to go fast. Let's get up in the side of this. I started out backwards last time, if you're wondering why there was a little cut right there. I started out backwards and it drained my time and it made me worried that I wasn't going to be able to complete it, so I started over. If we go through here, I think every time we hit control, we open up these gates. I think I can put one in right there. Indeed, I can. So every time we see red, I should be able to hit control and fix the whole thing up so that it opens up one of those little platforms. I don't know exactly how this is all going to play out, but I'm hoping well. Go across right there. What do I... do we go up on the wall? I see a lot of arrows. Maybe it'll work. Yay! We can actually, like, wall drift. That's pretty badass. I remember doing a physics problem like that in, like, Physics 101, where you had to figure out how that whole thing works if you're going up onto a wall with a car. I don't know if everybody did that, but I did. And then I gotta land right there, it looks like. Oh, that was awesome.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
Who said that my synapses were faltering?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Do I need to see a neurologist if my... Shit.
Learn how to drive?
Well, obviously not on this course. This thing is wacky and zany as hell.
I'm shocked, Dark
Seems like
Knight.
out of Roger Rabbit's nightmare.
Fast as it goes.
Well, I can use the afterburner, but you're pushing me right now, and it makes me stressed. I can't fight crime properly when I'm stressed.
Work that undeveloped brain of yours.
The insults aren't assisting me either. There we go. Alright, up and over we go again. Oh, we have air control? That's pretty cool. Is that like air conditioning, but with a little extra boost when in the air? Oh, no. How is he getting the entire sewer system to readjust itself while I'm driving? That's pretty amazing.
Now pay attention, detective. Go left.
Well, that was a little bit stressful. I may have peed a tiny bit. The Batsuit might need a washing. And then I guess we're up on the wall. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Don't go off right there. That's bad. Alright, we cleared that. Christ. This is becoming a lot more stressful than I expected. So that's right there. Oh, we got this!
Congratulations, detective. You have defeated me. Seriously, Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested. Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
He kind of reminds me of Andy Dick. Basically, he's like the annoying supervillain version of Andy Dick, which is pretty incredible because Andy Dick is fairly annoying as it begins. So do we get to arrest him now? It's not going to be that easy, is it? I like how they use lots of neon. Kind of reminds me of Batman Forever.
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight. You sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials. I'll see you soon, detective. There's a lot more to come.
Well, nothing makes me happy like time trials, I suppose. I'm not a big racing fan when it comes to video games. If I end up having to race things, I usually get upset just because I don't like being timed. I like just having a little bit of time to meander where nothing's stressing me out. Makes me feel better about the whole thing. So what do we want to do now? I suppose we're all out of objectives, aren't we? So we have to go after the main storyline. We could do some of these Wayne Tech. So there's a race, that's road rage right there. So we got to destroy armored militia transport vehicles and show them who owns the streets. Well, obviously, Wayne Enterprises owns the streets because it seems to me that Batman owns everything in this town. We've also got to complete a single lap of Riddler's fiendish course on its hardest configuration as quickly as possible. Drift the Batmobile around corners, and I don't really like driving that much. Never been a fan of driving stuff, so I'll probably skip a lot of that. If you're looking forward to watching me do race courses, you may want to find another channel because I am not that guy. Let's go over to here. I think that... How do I put this right here? Nope, I don't want to center on me. I want this to go Rama. Right there in the clock tower. Meet Oracle at the clock tower to help locate Scarecrow. So is it already flagged up then? It is not flagged up. Oh, that's right. We got to do it from the V menu. They changed it around. I thought it worked like it did in all the other games, but they actually decided to fiddle with the menus this time around. There we go.
Tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
All better. I don't know. You play like 3 games where it controls and you look around the map in one way, and then they change around the way that you navigate in between objectives, and you're just confused for the rest of the time. Maybe it's just me because I'm a giant idiot, but Oh, hit you with a taser. Yep, ran over you with the Batmobile. Luckily, I got that new Bat cattle guard in the front. What's going on over here? Ow! Did you just hit me with a car, you dick? Yep, out of the way of that. Sorry, nice try, though. Probably not going to work out very well for you. Ooh, and right to the side of the head. That was sort of like the Achilles punch right there. My cape seems to be discombobulated. Alright, up to the roof we go. Oh, that was so legit. See, this is why everybody loves Batman. He's always got cool stuff going on. Alright, so in detective mode, what does this do?
Identity confirmed.
Ooh, it's a scanamajig. Oh my. A theatrical experience every time you get on your PC. The Wayne Tech OS 95.
Do I come into Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
If not stop, then at least, like, obstruct in some way. Will be a speed bump. Although the thing about speed bumps, like, the speed bump never seems to be on top of that situation, is all that I'm saying right now.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. Soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Okay, so run off of a rooftop to directly vertical dive to glide large distances at a high speed. Yeah, I remember something like that happening. So we got this over here.
It's got a tank. Scarecrow's got lots of tanks. Where's my tank? It ain't fair, I'm telling you.
There it is. Yeah, I remember doing that in Arkham City where you could dive for a little while, and as long as you did it for a couple of seconds, when you came back into your glide, you would travel really, really fast, and it made everything easier. Let's go ahead and see how fast we can get ourselves boosted up to right now. Oh, we're over the fence. That's like half the trouble right there. Imagine Batman smacking into a chain link fence while flying around. That ain't right. What would Soups think?
Batman, why give those terrorized refugees time to flee? You don't know, do you? And it scares you.
Who's talking to me right now? I don't even know who's talking anymore. What is this? It's like a big ass flagpole or like an antenna pole or something. What is this for? What a creepy ass statue. Alright, so back to... Oh, it's down below me. Never mind. Let's drop down. Nothing like a good free fall at the end of your day. Just rip that paneling off. I'm sure the electronics...
I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional, though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
Just rip that panel off. I'm sure the sensitive electronics don't need to be covered from the elements. It's just now raining all over the electrical equipment. It'll keep functioning, I bet. Where are we going now? Over here. Good, it's only a short walk. Got too much bat cardio today. Ah, we got another... Every single time that thing comes around a corner, I feel like it's going to commit vehicular homicide. I almost said homicide. Nope, there is no pork involved in all this. Homicide. Cool. Delivers a high-powered AC electrical supply. So apparently we've got ourselves like a trailer hitch on the front now. Or at least some kind of winch.
How do you plan on getting the car onto the roof?
I'll improvise.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
So I hold that on down. And then we could pull that down. See, nobody's talking about the fact that, like, we assume that the car is going to be the right weight. But what if the building isn't structurally designed to hold a car on top of it like most buildings aren't? And so now we got to jump onto here. Is that what it wants me to do? Oh, good. I ran into a bump right there. That's always what I like.
You thought me gone, didn't you, Batman? Lost in the waters beneath Arkham. But like all submerged, forgotten fears, eventually I returned.
Okay, so we landed on top of a building now. That's some pretty strong glass right there. I'm fairly amazed that that hasn't broken yet. And so we got a power winch. This over here, maybe? Well, I saw it locking onto a thing right there. We go. Oh, we're creating our own sort of little acrobatic course. That's kind of neat. Sort of. Okay, so we already did that. We go back into battle mode now. And then where's the next hook point? Hook point? Maybe I just drive this way? Use Batman's battle mode, to navigate tight areas. Okay, so we'll go around this way. There we go. Tight corners. Creepity crawly. I like this vehicle. This is a cool vehicle. I could see myself having a lot of fun if I had one myself. Then again, I'm not a billionaire playboy, so what are you gonna do? Sometimes life doesn't work out like that. Can I crawl up a building when I do this? What happens if I do this right here? Oh, that's so badass, and it's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Yup. It wasn't pretty, but it totally worked. So now what? We're over here. Maybe off to the left. There we go. Destroy some luggage. Yeah! Destruction of the travel industry. One of Batman's many passions. So weren't we already... Didn't I pull that lever just a minute ago? So why did we need to bring the car up here? Oh, we needed to jump start it. That's right. I gotta pull it up a little bit closer. Is it working? Gently increase the engine res to red line level to power up the antenna. Oh, I was doing it wrong. As per usual. Oh, we gotta keep it inside that little target zone. There we go.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah, but we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at Falcone's shipping in the Cauldron. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Oracle.
Alright, and so apparently we destroyed a bunch of historical structures so that we could turn on some light bulbs. Also begging the question, how many Batmobiles does it take to turn on a light bulb? I need to get to a thing at Falcone Docks, so let's go for that. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to work the way I wanted it to.
You left me to die in the asylum, but I will show you no such mercy.
I really like that slingshot ability. It makes me happy in weird Batmanish ways. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that right there. Don't worry, I'll get it all figured out eventually. The controls are so hard, I just can't do it. I need something to like tether to right there. We go. And then we'll dive down a little bit, grab some speed, and then we'll be in on this thing. Alright, so what are we doing here? You need to do a thing, right? I bet it was a thing. Of all the stuff that I do.
The antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack. 5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage, and need to reach a vantage point to draw them outside.
Scarecrow's gonna be here. If you ask me, he's paranoid. Probably huffing too much of that gas. I'd like to see you say that to his face. You kidding me? I can't even look at the guy.
Okay, so we're on the vantage point.
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
Hey, you hear that? Someone's out there. You two, go take a look. The door stays locked. I'm taking no chances. Got it, boss.
Okay, and so that still works. I was a little bit worried that throwing a batarang wouldn't function like it did in the other games, but they've been pretty consistent so far. In previous games, you could throw the batarang to different locations and it would cause them to come investigate. I didn't know if it was going to work, though. Can I still get him? You used to be able to hang down from this, and you could do, like, inverted takedowns, which were pretty badass. Alright, let's go down behind him. Sneak up behind him. We're going to choke him out real fast. That appears to work the same. Bat snuggles. You've now been snuggled by the best. Enjoy being snuggled by the rest. For the rest of your life, you'll be like, this snuggle is so inferior compared to the snuggle that I had from Batman that one time. I'm going to watch this guy and make sure that he doesn't run around too crazily. He's looking at pretty flowers right now, but...
Gotham's our playground tonight, boys.
I think he's just going to stay there. More snuggles! Enjoy your oxygen deprivation. Your bat deprivation.
3 more soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together. Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
How come nobody ever shoots Batman in the mouth? Like, they always aim for the armor, because it does cover a lot of his body. It's a pretty good leotard. Still, you'd figure just accidentally somebody would catch him with a bullet in the mouth every now and again. I bet that's been explored in the comments. I'm sorry, in the comics. I don't know, I got YouTube on the brain right now.
first, I need to collect the new Batsuit. It'll give me the edge.
Okay, so where's the new Batsuit at? Over here. Oh, you dropped that within 50 meters of me? Why just scoot it over a little bit and it'd land right on my head? Be like the Iron Man suit we could deploy directly to the person? Yeah. How did nobody hear that? That was like stupidly loud. We just dropped a missile on their front porch and somehow they're still guarding prisoners.
Mr. Wayne, let me walk you through it. The outer and inner layers of the bodysuit are made of a titanium-dipped tri-weave. It's between those layers where things get interesting. Wayne Tech MR fluid hardens in response to impact. With this kind of shock absorption, you'll be able to put more force into your counterattacks. The liquid armor's more flexible than the fibers you're accustomed to as well. You can use that increased maneuverability to take out multiple foes in quick succession. The suit's compatible with the Batmobile's electromagnetic eject mechanism, too. You'll fly out of that thing like a bullet from a railgun. Speaking of which, the new grapnel launcher will pull you skyward just as fast. Don't worry, Mr. Wayne. That suit can take the G's.
How much were we planning?
Mr. Wayne, I've activated the AR training program should you want to run diagnostics or just break it in.
How much were we planning on getting shot? This suit is badass, though. I can see where the whole Arkham Knight thing comes from. Alright, so what does this do? That's for the grapnel boost? We might as well. I should probably refresh my memory on some of this stuff, and some of it might be new. Oh, we got this now. Oh, we can like flap our wings to get... What? Oh, that's so badass. Use the grapnel boost and glide and dive without touching the ground for 60 seconds to earn a weight. Oh, okay. Up we go. Probably try and keep myself up in the air as high as possible. Keep flapping! The higher we fly into the sky, the quicker the time will go by. I don't know, sometimes you just gotta rhyme things by the by. Is there anything else I can grapnel onto here? Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's so badass. They're upgrading an ability that I already really like. You can't go wrong with that. Alright, so we'll just swoosh around for a little bit. We've been airborne for almost 60 seconds. That's wild. I wouldn't imagine being able to get this kind of air in previous games. Can I go up to there? I would really like to go up to here. There we go. I also love the way that the water runs off of his cape. That's a really cool graphical effect right there that they got going on. Whew, that upper body strength. I figure you'd break your fingers off if you tried that in real life. Cool, so we got ourselves another upgrade point. I'm going to break it off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Arkham Knight. See y'all next time. Hi, do everybody.